I wanted to do it a little bit different than my usual lives. So welcome back for those of you that are coming back, and hello for the new ones. So today I wanted to tap into what was the most important message that anyone needs to hear currently. And as soon as I grabbed my tarot deck, the first card that flipped out is the Eight of Cups. Before I even get into it, there will be timestamps below. It does take around 24 to 48 hours for them to be there. I do have in the description the order I will be reading the signs. But I wanted to do this reading differently where I'm going to say the overall message and then I'm going to pull cards for each sign where it pertains to them. So if you've landed on this reading is for you. I wanted to keep the title and description, the title and the thumbnail very generic because it literally has to be just for you. Like it has to find you. So the first card that popped out is the Eight of Cups. So there is a transformational period that you're going through. You're evolving. You're walking away from something that you've put in a lot of time and energy in, and you're heading towards something that you feel like is for you. But there's a part of you feeling a little hesitant towards it because you're kind of walking to the unknown. And you've also put a lot of time and energy into this past thing. I feel there's a sense of maybe feeling a little depleted. But the great thing that's coming through is even though this thing didn't work out and the foundation feels a little shattered, feels a little rocky, you are heading towards something that is more positive, okay? There's abundance that is definitely on its way to you. So this chapter that you are evolving from, this thing that you're walking away from, if you needed some sort of confirmation to know that this is the right path, that this is the right decision, if this video found you, it is, okay? This thing that you were going towards, it feels as if it was causing too much of a headache, too much of a burden. It was like, instead of you going with ease and flow, it felt like it was just you working at your complete end, just feeling so exhausted. This thing, yes, it served what it needed to, but it wasn't a stable foundation. It wasn't going to be as successful as you wanted it to be. But what you're heading towards is definitely something that is going to bring you so much more abundance, so much more happiness, and you're going to feel a lot more ease and flow. So this reading, if it found you, it's to let you know that this chapter that you're walking away from, this person, this thing, whatever it is that you're evolving for and you're going towards, the next is for the betterment of you. You may not see all the things that are going on right now. You may only see just maybe one step ahead, or maybe not even, beyond that. But it's okay, because the thing that you're heading towards is going to bring you more stability. The thing that you had before wasn't going to be what filled your cup up. It was too exhausting, too draining, too much of like having to work every second of the day towards this thing, whether it was a relationship, a career, whatever it was. This foundation wasn't stable for you, and you're heading towards something that is more stable. So we're going to tap into the message a little bit further for each sign. But before I get into it, there was two numerology numbers that came through. So 144, which the message that came through for that is a powerful message of a spiritual alignment, urging you to focus on your soul's purpose, maintain a positive mindset, and trust that you are supported by the universe. And the other angel number that came through is 555, which is a powerful message of signaling major life transformation, and it's urging you to embrace change and release the old, okay? So we're going to tap into each sign, how this can go further in for the message. So the first sign that we are going to read for is Aries, and what's coming through is the World card. Okay, so there's definitely a chapter that is closing. going to where more positive. This thing that you were on, this path that you're on was just going so slow. It just felt like no matter how much time you put in, you weren't reaping the benefits from the situation. But what you're heading towards, is something that is definitely more loving, more fulfilling. You definitely have been listening to your intuition, your guides, and you are going to see the success for this. So that's what's coming towards you. Now, it is something that is hidden. So I do feel like it's not going to be right away that you're going to see why all this played out the way it did. But once it does come through, everything is going to be so clear for you. I love that for you. So let's move on to the next sign, which is Capricorn. So for Capricorn, we have here old wounds. So these things that have happened to you in the past, it's no longer serving you. It cannot be in your vibration for where you're headed towards. These things need to shed away. Remember at the beginning, we did have the evolving card. You are walking away from something. So you're walking away from these old patterns, these old things that no longer serve you. You're listening to your intuition, and you're definitely moving forward in a positive direction. Make sure that you get very clear on what it is that you do want, because when this energy comes in, it's going to come in fast and it's going to shift. Now, you're going to have a lot of strength, okay? And this thing that you're going to have is definitely going to be something that's more loving, more fulfilling for you. You're going to feel a lot more happy. You're going to have definitely a breakthrough, okay? This moment that is coming through for you is going to feel very phenomenal. There's a moment where you're feeling as if you don't know the unknown, you don't know where this is going to lead, but it's definitely coming for you. You've been waiting a long time for this. This journey has probably been feeling a little bit alone, feeling like you have to do everything by yourself, feeling maybe one-sided, but success is on its way for you. Okay, so we're going to move on for the next sign, which is Libra. Tell me more for Libra. So we have here stalemate, indecision. You've been feeling out of balance. And funny enough, this is actually your card, Libra. So for you to get back into a clear energy, you need to find ways to balance everything that you have going on your plate. And I know sometimes it can feel like, well, there isn't enough hours in the day. Really get clear on what are the things that I actually can put off. Like today, do I really need to focus on that? Or can that be actually pushed on to later on in the evening or tomorrow or to the next weekend? Okay. You've been feeling a little stuck and a little trapped, but this evolving energy that's coming through for you is definitely going to help you, because look, next you have here is the balancing card. You're going to have more balance and more stability that's coming into your life. You've been waiting for this thing to clear. You've been waiting for this shift and this change to happen, okay? But it's definitely coming in for you. Just give it a little bit more time, okay? So we're going to move on to the next sign, which is Sagittarius. Tell me what Sagittarius need to know to help them through this process. Wow. Okay. Sun card. So you are definitely having success. I mean, when you think about the most positive card in the deck, this is one of them. Okay. So with the Sun card coming out for you, you are definitely on track. Okay. Keep heading course. Okay. Keep going in the direction you're going. This thing that you've walked away from, this thing that you're evolving from, is the best thing for you. It is definitely going to help you go towards what it is that's going to be more fulfilling, more at ease. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel better. You've been feeling really in this mindset of, when is things going to change? I keep following my intuition. I keep following all the signs and doing what I feel like I need to, but why is it not working out? Don't worry. This is an evolutional time for you, okay? You are making a wise investment. You're heading in the right direction. And listen, this chapter that you are heading towards is just so juicy, yummy, fulfilling. It is really amazing. You're going to feel very spiritually guided, very, very spiritually blessed, and really just a divine child of the universe. So I love that for you. We're going to move on to the next sign, which is Virgos. So what is the message that wants to come through for Virgos? So I did see the work in progress card coming through. So you have been feeling like you've been putting in a lot of time and effort towards something. There has been some energy of feeling like, you know, things are unknown, things are secretive, things are not being shown to you in the way that it is. It's like you see a sign of saying, don't worry, you got this, it's working out. But then when you look at the 3D, you're like, where is it? What's happening? So there is some energy of feeling like you can't know everything that's going on, because it's almost like it's going to change your perspective, and it's like the universe wants you to be in a certain energy. And with the cups, the Ace of Cups card coming in, I feel like the universe is wanting you to find more ways of filling your cup up and filling it with joy. This energy that you're embarking on is a stage that is helping you go to that next level where you can be more in a fulfilling energy. It's almost like if you were to have gotten what you've been wishing for before, it's like your foundation wouldn't have been able to keep it. There was too much things in, like if you were to think of a garage, there's too many things in the garage. You can't fit another thing in. So you had to break away. You had to go through this healing. You had to go through these things of shedding the old. And when that happens, and I know you've been on this journey, and I feel like there's still a little bit more that wants to be cleared out. That's when this breakthrough comes through, and that's when you're going to start feeling more abundant, more fulfilled with love, more fulfilled with joy. Okay, but right now, even though you can't see everything and things are feeling unclear, things are feeling like it's just not working out and you cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel, it's okay, because it is working its way for you. You've been putting in the time and the effort, and you're very, very close. Okay, so keep holding on. So we're going to move on to the next sign, which is Cancer. So tell me more about what Cancer needs to know. We have here a heavy burden at the end, at the bottom of the deck. So you've definitely been feeling like you've been holding on to everything, everyone's burden, everyone's stress, all your responsibilities, your kids, your family, your friends. It just feels like you've been holding on to a lot, and you're, oh, yep. I was just about to say this is coming to a close, because right after we have here painful endings. Now I know this card is a little dramatic, but this shift and this change you are clearing away from, you're going to start to feel the energy is going towards more positivity. And look, you have here this Sun card coming right after. So listen, all this is ending, and this is what's coming for you. Okay, so keep holding on, keep walking the process, keep evolving, keep making the steps. You are on the right path. This is what you're heading towards. This is an old story that you're gonna feel like, wow, I can't believe I went through all this and now I'm here. Keep moving forward. We're going to move on to the next sign, which is Pisces. Tell me more about what Pisces. So we have here at the bottom of the deck is conflict and competition. So you've probably been feeling like there's so much things going on. There's probably, maybe you've been bumping heads with people. Things have not been going right, okay? But this energy is moving away. Remember the beginning, the evolving card is what came out of the overall energy, okay? And when this energy moves and this shifts and you walk away from that old pattern, that person, that thing, that's when your excitement and success comes through. And wow, we have here the Fool card coming out afterwards. So you are embarking on a new journey, a new chapter. It's almost like people are not going to recognize you anymore. keep holding on strong. You've been having a lot of strength in this situation. There also has been a lot of things of some mind games, and I don't feel like it's necessarily only just the people around you, but it's almost like that negative voice maybe got a little too loud recently. But it's okay, because the Wheel of Fortune comes through and it shifts and it changes, and you are going to be on to a new path. So this energy is no longer going to be here. You're going to see one day soon that it's just going to start to shift, and it's going to start to get more and more positive. Keep holding on strong. Now, there might be some sort of addictions or things that is blocking you from evolving fully and letting go of whatever this thing is. Understand that these things you don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it in this next chapter that you're heading towards. So we're going to move on to the next sign, which is Aquarius. After Aquarius, Gemini is going to be next, okay? So we're going to do Aquarius first. So for Aquarius, we have here transitioning, and we have here the Death card, okay? Breaking away from the old. You see how she is shedding her, wow, oh my god, I wish you saw that on camera. Just now when I was about to say she's shedding the old, and you know, she's stripping away from that, this card came through, okay? You are gonna have a fast, massive shift, okay? Things are gonna pick up massively for you. And when that happens, this abundance, this sun, this amazing things are happening. But listen, I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything, because you do have the Tower card here. So this is gonna feel really intense at those moments when the shift's happening, but you're heading toward positivity, because this chapter you've been on, this heavy burdens, all these things, it's no longer serving you. It's got to go. It cannot be brought into where you're heading towards, okay? Listen to your intuition. Listen to the positivity that's coming through. If there's negative voices, find different ways to shift it and change, because abundance is definitely here for you, okay? So we're going to move on to the next sign, which is Geminis. So let's see, what is the message for Geminis? So we already have here is the Queen of Wands, confidence, magnetic, that yummy, yummy goodness. This thing that you are evolving from and moving away from, Gemini, is the best thing that you can do. Ooh, I didn't even see the next card is the Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, wise investment. This thing that you're moving away from, if you needed a confirmation, if you should make this shift, if you should make the change, this is it, okay? You are going to feel empowered. You're going to feel more authentically in your skin. You're going to be feeling so fiery. People are going to be like, there's something different about you. All eyes are going to be on you, and you're going to be feeling fabulous. You're going to be feeling amazing. And wow, look, we even have here the Ace of Wands spark. I'm telling you, there's this fiery, hot energy that's coming through, like spicy, okay? I love this. Now, I'm not trying to sugarcoat the things that you have been going through before. There's been some time where you probably had to, you know, segregate from people, really tap into that inner and really get concrete on what's really going on, you know, what's going right, what's going wrong, what's the things that I want to shift and I change. And this has all been for the betterment for you, because this next energy you're heading towards is for the betterment of you. You're going to be feeling great. I also heard someone might be even having a new job, a new career. Like, this new chapter you're heading towards is so juicy. You're going to feel so adventurous, so passionate, so alive. It's like, it's almost like people be like, did you have an energy drink? And you're like, no, it's just me. Oh, I love that. Okay, so let's move on to the next sign, which is Scorpios. So let's see. Scorpios, have you been in your mental space? We also have here the healing card. So we have here the King of Swords, and we have here the Four of Swords. So I feel like, Scorpios, you've been in that mental space where you've been in your mind. There's something heavily on your mind. Now, with the overall energy that came out at the beginning was the evolving card and moving away from something. So I feel like, Scorps, there is something that maybe you're contemplating. Should I make this move? Should I move on to another career? Should I get another job? Should I move on from, you know, these people, places, and things? And the universe is saying, if you want to go to the road of happiness, then yes, this is a choice that you should make. Now, take it with a grain of salt. Everyone has their free will. Everyone has their own journey and path. But I feel like you have so many decisions, so many things that are telling you why you should stay. And I feel like This thing has been keeping you trapped, keeping you stuck. It's something that it just has to end. Okay. It's not going to be the easiest process. Some of you, it may last maybe a day or two. Some it may a couple of weeks, but it's okay because you're evolving. And what are you evolving to? Something more passionate, something more fun, something that lights you up. I do feel strongly this is about a career for most of you, but you're in this energy of feeling this indecision of should I not? I don't know what's going to happen if I do make a decision. And it's just all this energy of this negativity of like, maybe I should just stay put. How about when that energy comes through, tell yourself, okay, you know what? If I do make this shift and this change, it will be successful. I will be great. This will be the best thing for me. Everything's working out. Change the dialogue to something more positive. It will give you the strength and the momentum to keep following through and walking away. Because when you think about the evolving card, when this person is walking away, they don't know what they're necessarily walking towards. Okay. They cannot see. All they can see is all the effort and time they put in. Remember, this 8 of Cups, it's 8 cups that this person put in. So whatever this thing is you've been putting in time and energy towards it, but it's no longer serving you. What you're heading towards is something that's more beneficial. And the last card I'm going to pull for you here is the Magician. You have the power to manifest the life that you want. But are you telling yourself that? Or are you telling yourself that you can't? Because whatever you tell yourself is what you're going to be vibrationally bringing in. So it's time for you to start telling yourself that you are successful, that this new path and this new chapter you're heading towards will be for the best. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next sign, which is Taurus. So tell me more about Taurus. So we have here charging ahead. So the Chariot card. So Taurus, there's going to be this fast movement, this fast energy. While I'm doing this reading, we're in that Aries energy. So there's going to be something that all of a sudden you're going to feel like, whoa, from 0 to like 100. So there's going to be some energy of you feeling like go mode. What's going to help you through this process of this evolving is make time to plan and decide what is it that you want, because when this fast energy comes in, you're not going to have time to plan. Okay, so plan now while the energy is still where it's at, because this fast moving energy is heading towards you're not going to have time for it. Now, what's so funny is this card showed twice while I was shuffling. So I do feel like this could be a fast energy of something either in a relationship with a person, or it's in regards to your spirituality, your purpose, which you are here for. Okay. So this is definitely going to be aligning for you and is better. And they have the Page of Wands. Excitement, joy, positivity. Good things are happening for you. Keep making those steps. Keep moving forward, because abundance is around the corner. So we're going to move on to the next sign, which is Leo. So tell me more about what Leo needs to know. So we have here the Queen of Cups card that was just showing through. So you've probably been feeling a lot of emotions, a lot of energy. We also have here the 10 of Wands, that heavy burden. So there is this energy of feeling like there's a lot going on. There's a lot on your plate. There's a lot of emotions. Maybe you have a lot of people or responsibilities that's going on. There's this energy of feeling overstimulated. There's this energy of feeling like I'm carrying a lot. I feel like the universe wants you to slow down. Really ask yourself, do I need to always be there for everyone? Do I really need to carry on this burden? This thing that's stressing me out, is it even my stress to carry? You know? And this reminds me of, not to get too personal, but I had something that happened the other day where I knew about what someone was going through, and I wanted to help them, and I helped them as much as I could, and they came back and asked for more help, and I just didn't have the capacity to do it. If I did, it would have affected my situation. And I was like, you know what, Shine? You did what you could. You did enough. But this burden is not yours to carry. It's theirs. You've done what you could. You've done enough. and that's okay. And I feel like this is something that you're going through. There's something of old wounds, patterns, family, friends, things that need to be released because you are heading towards abundance, feeling more happy in your skin, feeling like I can do anything. I can conquer anything. This shift and this change that you're going through is definitely a transformational period for you. You're shedding the old people, places, and things. You're walking away from something, and it's for the best for you. You also have your own Leo energy coming through here with the strength card, okay? Remember, honey, you are that lion. You are fierce. You are fabulous, okay? And because you are this lion, understand people naturally want to gravitate towards you because you have this amazing confidence and abundance. People naturally want to be around you, like you. Listen, not everybody is meant to be in your life. Not everybody is meant to be there, okay? And that's okay. Keep the few people, that's fine. Keep your little handful of people that you need. Everyone else, you know what? It's okay if you don't have time to talk to them every single day or for a couple weeks. However they feel about that, that's on them. That you got to focus on you and what you're heading towards, because this new chapter is very, very juicy, very, very yummy for you, okay? You are embodying something new. There's a birth of something new, and I feel like the what's new is you. You're birthing a new version of you. You're birthing a higher level of you. It's like the person that you were a couple weeks ago isn't the person you're going to be in a couple of months. This is very promising, and this is very fulfilling. We have here the 10 of Cups. Oh, and we also have here the Magician. And back to love how it starts back to the evolving card. Listen, you are heading towards success, abundance, positivity, amazing things. You have the power to manifest what you want. Okay, remember that. These people that are around you that don't need to be around you, let it go, let it shift, let it change. This old energy, these thought patterns, whatever it is, it's not serving you anymore. And it's time to let that go. Guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Many blessings. Until next time.